All right, all right. Can y'all hear me?
Yep, I hear you.
Yes, I can.
All right, can y'all see me?
No, I can't
Yes,
Cause
see
I
you.
why is
cannot.
it? Why is it that every time we come on, cause I can see me, y'all can't see me. What's
No,
going
No.
on
complete
here?
darkness.
Yo,
I
we
see
gotta.
Saladin.
I don't know what's going on right now, but we just was fine. We
Right.
just was everything just was great,
Yep.
and then now come on. Here we go with this again.
Yeah,
No, we not doing
something.
that. I removed that devil from out of here right now. I removed that devil right here from out of here from right here. Thank you to all of our guests that came back. Cause we just was on with sound check again. And as soon as
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
come back on, this is what we doing. To whoever I know that person that's stalking me, you still can't win. Because I'm still
Yep.
here and I'm
Okay.
still gonna keep pushing.
Yeah,
You
that's
hear
right.
me? Like this is not going to stop. Hello to everybody that's here. Thank you so kindly. I know I can't see me, but y'all can hear me, and that's all that matters. We got my
Right
co-host
on.
El Haj Saladin. We got Nesha. You feel what I'm saying? And she gonna bring the smoke. And we gonna talk our talk today. I got a lot to say. So you know what? We're gonna bless this podcast again. Our Father on heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. Forgive us our debts, we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen. I
Amen.
ask that God come in, swoop in, and bless this session right here because we don't never have these problems. And
No,
they
not
got me,
like
I'm
that. Yeah.
fired up right now. I'm so fired up. I'm so fired up. I'm so pumped. I'm so ready because I can see myself in this camera here, but I can't see myself as the audience right here. But it's okay because y'all can hear my voice. And
For
this is
sure.
how we going to do that. And let me just spit something right quick. Cause I just gotta get this out. Being that y'all can only hear my voice and y'all can't see me. As my soul spit this fire, it's in need for higher. This regeneration is dire. Inundated with atrocities, listen to these false fallacies. This trauma's only half of me. Infinitely enlightened, this shit can't package me. Benediction on me, tootly on me. Actually, that trauma manufactured the warrior in me. Hardline damn near went flizzat. And the mental asylum mind going whizzat. Did the self talking to don't worry, we gonna get bizzat. Infatuated
Okay.
with subjugate vibes. That's what the devil felt appealing, but yet throughout the trauma was healing. Ironic is what I used to say while I used to meditate and puff on that chronic, but where's the logic? Do I enjoy the hamster wheel of self-inflicted pain? Nah. This is what happens when your ancestors' pain is deep rooted within your veins. Rooted. That word rooted. As I dig up the roots from the sycamore tree, using the power that my great grandmother left me from the Geechee Gullo with it. I am my ancestors' dreams, so I did these trauma demons to come fuck with it. To survive, my ancestors ate their own defecation. They passed the torch and I transformed their agony to a manifestation to abolish the constipation. Use and abuse, I pay my dues. Now I make my own rules, filling the muse. How you try to figure out how I turned this trauma into a muse of healing. I'm never going to stop. I don't care what they do. I don't care what they send. I'm never going to stop. I'm going to always going to keep bringing this right here. So I'm gonna ask my co-host El Haj Saladin to take over for a few minutes while I get things together back here. Again, thank you to everyone that is for your patience. Thank you for tuning back in. You know, I greatly appreciate y'all. This is how I know. This is how I know this podcast gonna blow up because we are on our third season. We still here. Third season, okay. Third episode, and I'm booked up for the next for the next 4 weeks. What happened? What happened? I just gotta talk like this right quick. I'm sorry. I gotta talk my talk right now because I just feel like it's just so much negative stuff just coming at me right now, especially what happened, from the few days. It just was a lot. It just was a lot. A lot, but I'm never going to stop. We're going to keep bringing that knowledge. We're going to keep bringing that information. We're going to keep bringing that healing. We're going to keep bringing that inspiration. We're going to keep this thing going. You hear me? You feel me? Because this is what we about right here, okay? I'm never going to stop. We never going to stop. Don't think too hard. With each toy, it's an experience. El Haj Saladin, it's on you. Let me get this right back here.
Okay. Well, Niche, I remember you were saying that maybe you have to repeat some things. Sorry about that, because there
Okay.
might be some people tuning in for the first time. But I remember writing
Yes.
down. You said you was from the Bronx, and I mean, if you can repeat what you said, but I wrote it down. I'd rather you say it out of your own mouth.
Okay.
Uh, you from New York City. You from New
Yes.
York.
I'm a 31
Okay,
year old female. I'm a
right.
twin, born into teen parents. Me and my twin are their first kids. So I've been guiding away. I do have younger siblings under me. Um, yeah, I work for New York State. I take care of people. I'm into healthcare. Um, about me, yeah, I grew up in Harlem, 94. Moved to the Bronx where I grew up at. Went to DeWitt High School. I went to BCC College. That didn't work out for me. I was a terror in my younger days. Ended up going to Job Corps. I moved
Keep
upstate for a few
going,
years.
keep
Came
going,
back
keep going,
home
keep
in
going.
2023. Um, yeah, I
So
can
you take
sing a little.
care.
I'm not a performer, none of that. I got a little voice on.
Yeah, well, you showed some of that. We got a taste of it, and God willing, hopefully the
Yeah,
audience will get a taste of it. But you said
yeah,
that you work for New York State, right? You said upstate.
yes. No, I work for New York. I live here. I work in New York State for the state. I take care of people with developmental disabilities.
Oh, children, or just
No, it actually varies. The age is a wide span of people with developmental disabilities. They're basically born with, their brain not fully developed. So I take care of older
right,
people, who only have the brain span of a 13, 14-year old. But some of them do, like I said, it's low functioning and then it's high functioning. But yeah, that's what I do.
right. So you have a lot of patience. I mean, when I say a lot of patience, I'm talking about you having patience with them
For sure.
because of the
For sure.
developmental issues that they have. So you have a
Yes,
lot of compassion.
for sure. It comes with the territory. I
Yeah,
have
that's
to
what
be
I'm
that
saying.
way.
Yes, it's I find that people who serve the public have to be patient,
For sure.
so and sometimes mm, sometimes it's not rewarding,
This is
because it's a
true.
thankless job. A lot of these jobs, particularly city, state, and government, certain jobs when you deal with the public is a thankless
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
So yeah. So how long may I ask how long you were there working?
For the state, it's been 2 years. For working with that population, has been about, I want to say 4 or 5 years. I've been working with the population.
Okay, when you say population, they're assigned to different rooms, dormitories. When you say
No, no. When I say that population, I mean
I don't hear
people
you.
with developed. You can't hear me.
Yeah, I don't hear you. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I don't
We
know.
were we
I don't know
we
what
were on a
happened.
groove. We was on a groove, and I don't hear you
My
now.
good.
Oh man,
Still no.
I can hear you if you can hear me.
I don't hear you either, Etoy.
Okay. Can you hear me, Etoy?
I see everybody. I
Yes.
see everybody, but I don't hear. I see
Okay.
Okay.
everybody,
Well,
but I don't
I
hear.
can hear you, Niche.
Okay. But yeah,
Wow.
when I said population, I mean like them as a people. People with developmental disabilities are usually pushed to the side as if they are not the norm. So that's where, my line of work come in at. Like we include these people. That's what the company is really about. We include these people. We take them out into the community because they do belong here. Regardless of how you're
Mute
born.
yourself. Mm-mm.
I I don't hear you. I don't hear you. I see all three of you, all two of you. I see, but I don't hear.
Oh, Makissa says she can hear everybody.
And we can hear you. I just
But
had to
yeah,
mute him. I just had to mute him because he's banging back there.
understandable. But yeah, I was answering his question. Society pushes people with developmental disabilities out as if they don't matter because of the way they were born. But that's where people like me, I step in, got to make them feel welcome because they are, regardless of what you're born with or born into, you matter. It doesn't matter what is wrong with you. And again, who's to say something is wrong with you because you're not the average Joe? Average is boring anyway. Let's be for real. I'd rather be different. You cool? Okay.
Right. I can hear you.
Yeah. I, that's basically it so far about my job and what I do.
So, Can you tell us about a time? Because we got. I want to get to these questions. Because
Okay.
it just seemed like it's a big mess with this internet connection and this Mercury retrograde. As long as you can hear me, that's all that
Yeah.
matters. We
And
gonna
y'all can
get this
hear and see
right.
me for
Right. We're
sure.
gonna get this right. So I want to say thank you to everybody that's in the chats. Let's give a shout out to them right quick. Thank y'all for your patience. Thank you to everybody that's looking on Facebook. Thank you to everyone that's on YouTube. We greatly appreciate y'all for this inconvenience. Yes, I'm gonna have me a nice drink
Ah, catch up. You
and
better
we gonna
catch up.
make this great. You feel me?
Irregardless,
So
because no weapon formed against me shall
irregardless,
prosper.
what? Say that again. Say it again for the people in the
No
back.
weapon formed against me shall prosper.
Nah, it would not. And this has never happened like this before. So we still going to get this. I don't know if this is God testing me or what. So anyway, thank you to everyone in the comments. Thank you to everyone in the chat. Thank you for all y'all patience. I greatly appreciate y'all. So let's keep going right forward. Because this is a mental health podcast. Because I do want to get into that. El Hodge, if you can hear, oh, he can't even see me because I can see myself on one camera, but on the other camera, I can't see myself. I'm talking to this camera over here where I can see me,
Yeah,
but I can't see the other one. Anyway,
I hear you,
um,
can't see you. I see him,
right.
can't hear him.
Someone please type in the chat. El Hard Saladin Itoy said log out and log back in. Thank you. So, um, tell us about a time when you went through a mental health challenge because your story is so beautiful. And like I said to you before, your story and it's your medicine, but somebody else's medicine as well.
For sure. Now, I've been through a lot of trials and tribulations in my life. Younger, I was molested. I'm not really gonna get too deep into that because I didn't really have the cognitive like understanding to really even speak on that. I can talk about something that I've witnessed in my like present day being older. I got married this year, and I married somebody that I thought I knew, and I think that was the worst mistake I've ever made in my life. Um, it seemed like after we got married, she changed for the better, as if marriage, like it came with, like she owns me now. So it's like, ah, yeah, yeah. This was the worst thing I've ever been through, and I told you I've been molested. I don't think that was worse than this. Um, we got married in January, believe it or not, separated by March. Now, this is not somebody that I just met. This is somebody I've been dealing with on and off for the last 6 years. Um, she's been, pursuing me all this time for the last 10, 15 years. So I thought, maybe, this is my life partner. We done been through, I can't even say the worst because the worst has yet to come because it's still going. I thought that we've endured everything that, and being that we were still here, that, this is my person. We can get through anything. However, it seems because she did come into some money, her whole persona changed. Like she was a completely different person. So you got the money, and now you got the person that you always wanted. And then she tried to treat me as if I'm not who I am. And when I say that, I mean I am literally a genuine, kind soul. And I've been through enough to be who I am today. Hence why I am the way I am. She took advantage of that. The girl cheated, and then because of her mishaps, she was trying to place her insecurities onto me, and just been making my life a hell ever since. I live in hell since. I can't. It's like I couldn't have strictly like platonic feminine female friends. The girl was just like bothering my friends, harassing them, freak bother, harassing my friends, harassing me, and it's all because you messed up. Like it got so bad, trying to talk me down, like trying to break me from who I am when I'm already built. I I will bend, but I will not break. And I guess that was her mission. And it's like, why did you marry me if that's what you wanted to do? It was so bad I had to sign up for therapy. You want to know why? Because I gave this marriage my all. I was a different, like, I'm not peachy perfect. And I'm not the best person, you know. Well, I wasn't, but you understand, God look out for babies and fools. I was young, I did not know any better. So it's like now that I'm older, you know, I've become one with myself. So I try to change for the person that I married, but it seems as if maybe it was too late. And instead of, admitting that The girl just been trying to drag me through hell since. Still don't want to get a divorce. Want to do everything but get a divorce. Done pop my tires. Like I said, she came into some money to the financial abuse. You give me money, you take it back. You buy me things, you take it back. Now you talking because you got a dollar over lunch money as if I was a bum when I've been the sole provider. I've always taken care of me. And again, I come from a strong support system. So when I say take care of me, it's not like I don't have nobody I can lean on. My support system is the reason that I am here and still able to stand today. So that's like I signed up for therapy. I am not against therapy. And if you need to talk to somebody, an unbiased party, a professional, go get help. Because my therapist, she helped me through a lot. And I think that's again why I'm still able to deal with all that this girl been putting me through. She done came to my job, jeopardized my job, bleached me, like physical, emotional, any type of abuse I've endured from that woman. And it's just like, damn, why wait until we get into this contract to act this way? I was losing myself. And again, I've never been through anything like this in my life. I'm not going to work anymore. I'm calling out. I'm sleeping all day. My family, they noticed a change in me as well. So I thought it was best to sign up for therapy because I did not know how to deal with it. And it was all just come like again so soon. We got married in January. Imagine we're going through all of this by March. I tried to reconcile my marriage up until June. Up until June. I left June, like finally left. And you would have thought that if I was such all these things that you got your friends talking about me on social media, you're popping up to my residence, my parents' residence, you're talking about me and my family. And again, this is somebody I've known forever. So you know some very personal things about me. You're spewing my business out as if that's why I say she is the woman I married. She is not my wife because the wife does not move like that. There was no loyalty here after we signed them papers. And
Wow.
now, see, sometimes I feel stuck. And that's why I went to a therapist. My therapist, she helped me through a lot just to get that release because I am a person. I hold on to things too. I don't like, although I do have a support system, I pour into them. However, people get, because I put it on myself. It was signs that I really should not have married this girl. So, people around you, they support you. However, they get tired of hearing it. You put yourself in it. And that's why I was like, I put myself in this predicament and I don't blame anybody but myself. However, I learned something from this and it also made me stronger because with all that I endured, I've never seek revenge on this girl. Never. Even still, I still try to keep it peaceful and she keep trying to make things worse. But I met somebody and she's been very well to me for my mental. She understands my situation and even my situation has spewed onto her in her personal life. And she haven't given up on me. And I think she's another reason why I'm still standing here. Like, that's my dog. And she go through this stuff with me too. And I can't thank her enough. I can't thank her
Mm.
enough because she keep me strong. When she see me bending, she picked me up like, you got this. And the woman I married, she's doing everything again to try to destroy me from within. So now you're trying to, run her off because you see that I found somebody that's genuine and just as strong minded as me. She can't be ran off. And this girl goes through a lot, and she still choose me. Forever, I owe her my loyalty for real. It ain't been easy. However, I've been seeing it through. I had a therapist. Now I actively go to church every Sunday. And again, I have my circle. When I say my circle, I mean that because it's very tight. And I trust everybody in my circle, from my friends to my sisters. And you know what? I don't even have friends. I have associates. Anything in my circle is my family. And they know just who they are because they in here. I see y'all writing and stuff. What's up, y'all? Y'all know I'm here and I appreciate y'all for being here and sticking with me. And that's why they are my circle because through it all, whether I fail, succeed, they are here, non-judgmental. And I need that. And they are just that for me. Just that. Up until present day. Whether I tell them the same story a million times, they open their line and they still here for me. Again, non-judgmental. They give their input for sure they do. But it's never coming from a place of malice. And that's I love my people so much. And I know y'all in here and I appreciate y'all. And I need y'all to know that. It's only up from here.
And that's a fact. And
It's only up
I
from here.
love how can you hear me?
Yes, I can. And I just want y'all to know this is my first time really sharing my experience publicly. Again, I confide in my circle. This is my first time on a public platform speaking on this. Ito, you mean something to me. You my girl. I'm here for you. I appreciate you for bringing me on here because, again, I feel lighter. The more I talk about it, the easier it is. And I thank you for giving me this platform, Saladin. I appreciate you as well. We spoke,
Wow.
backstage. You guys are genuine, and I am big on energy, and I feel the energy through here. I love you, girl. I see you. I love you. I appreciate y'all for sure. I can't hear Saladin. Ay, ay, ay. For sure. Can't hear Saladin. Ay, ay, ay. Ito, you back? I see you and I hear you. You're a little shaky, but I see you and I hear you, Ito.
Well, can you hear me?
You're buffing a bit.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can y'all hear me? I don't know.
Welcome back.
No?
I hear you.
You
Yes,
hear me?
yes, I hear
Oh
you.
man. I heard your
Ito, you here with
story.
us?
Yeah, I heard your some of your story where misery loves company sometime and people trail you and
Yes.
uh and I know you mentioned about friends and
Yes.
friends sometimes you have to be very selective when you have friends and because sometimes people they come into your life, man, and they come to destroy you.
For sure. And that's why I made a correction, Saladin. I said the ones in my circle, they are not my friends. They are my family because I trust them with my life. Anybody in my circle that I've been confined in for the last year, this year has opened my eyes like to a lot. You really figure out who's for you when you are at your lowest. And those are
That's
my
right.
family. I would never consider them friends because they could get whatever out of me as I know I could get from them.
Yeah, yeah. But sometimes, in some cases, sometimes friends are better, more better associates than some family members.
For sure.
It's a
When I,
very
Can I say something?
yeah. Go
When
right
I say
ahead.
family, it has nothing to do with blood. Yes, I'm born into them. That's
Yeah,
not
that's
who
what I'm
I'm
talking
not saying
about.
that. No, like when they say blood is thicker than water, that is not true. Again, I told you I had a rough life, trials and tribulations. Again, the water between me and my friends, my family, because they are my family. I label them as such. They've shown me more loyalty than the people, the kin that's close to me. They are my family. My family is who I select. And I think that's why I am okay today. Because when I say family, I mean that heavily. That means people that I was not born into this world with, who I've learned to meet over the years and whatnot. That's my family. There's family members, again, that I share blood with that I do not consider family. I bat for
Right,
the friends. And I'm only saying friends because that's what they are. I will bat for my friends before I will bat for my blood. And this family is what you create, and that's the key to life. You have to create your circle that is going to help you through this thing called life. You want to know why? Because life is a puzzle. I have a clothing brand too. My twin, my dad, and myself. Life's a puzzle, and
oh
yes, we
wow.
do. Follow us at Life's a Puzzle, correct spelling. Yes, because life is a puzzle, and I think that like it doesn't get any clearer than that. Because if you think about it, like a puzzle is a whole bunch of pieces that you're literally putting together, and not just any piece. Puzzles have purpose. Each puzzle, you cannot, whether you try to adjust a piece of a puzzle, it will not fit the way it's supposed to. A piece is made, they are, what is the word I'm looking for? Unique. Puzzle pieces are unique and they cannot be replicated. There's no
That's right.
replicating a puzzle piece. And that's why life's a puzzle because I'm still building it. Life is a everlasting until I take my last breath. So you're literally
Absolutely.
figuring it out from the day you are born until the day that you take your last breath. Life's a puzzle. Go ahead and
Yeah.
follow the clothing brand because that's what we stand on.
Yeah, I wrote it
Go,
down. You said life is a puzzle. That's what it is. .com.
Life's LIFE, comma S. Life's a puzzle. We are on YouTube. We are on TikTok. Yes, and I didn't even come up here to promote. However, I just said that to say like our brand is rooted not just from like just it's not just a fashion statement. It is a statement for life itself.
Well, yeah, that's deep that you mentioned that because puzzle, when you have a puzzle and it's in a box and it's all
Mm,
dismantled,
You got to
Sometimes
put it
life is that
together.
way because when you put each piece at a time, you begin to see the
Uh-huh.
whole picture.
For
Some of
sure.
us, depending on your age, and I'm not going to put any age out there, but when you get a certain age, sometimes you're not interested in making new friends.
For
Because when you
sure.
make new friends, that means you got to get to know this person from the time you met them. And you don't know
Right.
what kind of things they've been through, whether negative or positive. And sometimes, like I said again, when you get a certain age, you're not interested in meeting new friends because you got to know this person
Hmm.
intimately. And sometimes it may take 5, 10 years, 15 years.
Right.
And it becomes problematic because now you're getting to know this person
For
compared to
sure.
someone that you might have known 30, 40 years of your life. Because if you meet someone tomorrow, you don't know what their life circumstances was all about.
Life's about
Now,
chances. It's about
absolutely.
chances. I've met
That's
people
right.
that I've just met this year that have shown me more loyalty. Again, I told you guys, I married somebody that I thought I knew. This was 15, 15 years plus. I met somebody 6 months ago who showed me more loyalty than the person that I thought I knew. So it's like, yeah, we get older. That's when discernment come in. You're very observing of who's in your energy, and I'm big on that. I'm big on
Yeah.
who I allow in my energy, and that's what I mean by puzzles. A piece, it doesn't matter if it's not supposed to be there, it will not fit no matter how you alter it. It will
That's
not.
right.
You
That's
ever
right.
doing a puzzle? You got 100 pieces. Now you tired, so now you're just trying to force any piece. Honey, it's not gonna come out the way it's supposed to, and it never will because that piece do not belong there. It don't belong there, and it never will. But
Right.
that's life.
That's
That's
life.
life.
Life is a puzzle. And
Yes, it is.
the ancient wise people, particularly
Thank
Kemet
you.
and ancient Egypt, they used to have riddles and puzzles.
Yeah,
Riddles are similar like puzzles. You learn from them, and certain things that you go through, certain information that they share have life altering changes
for
to
sure.
help you grow. Okay,
Yes,
so I agree. Puzzles. I don't care if this piece you try to force it, it's not gonna go. It's not gonna
it
go in.
won't.
It
It
won't.
won't.
You
And
gotta
you'll
you gotta dig and
frustrate
cheese.
yourself.
Absolutely. You gotta go into that pile and take
And find
time
the
and
correct
patience.
piece. You better go ahead, Saladin. You better go
You gotta
ahead.
take
You
time.
better go
And
ahead.
and I'm gonna share something else with you that's a puzzle, similar.
Hmm.
If I come to your house with my key,
Mm-hmm.
if you
Mm-hmm.
notice when they cut the key, it's
Yeah.
like a jagged, it's a certain puzzle. If I
Yeah.
come to your house, I can't get into your house in a million years with my key because I
Right
don't
on.
have the key that you have to get into your home.
For
It may be the
sure.
same key, but it's not cut in the
Mm-hmm.
same pattern because that's
For
what puzzles
sure.
are. They're patterns.
I like
Okay?
that. I like
Okay?
that. Yes.
And so the ancient wise people use key synonymous with knowledge. There's certain
Okay.
keys that you have to be able to open up certain doors in certain societies. You have
Mm-hmm.
got the key, but it's not the right key.
For
Okay?
sure.
Right. So I agree with you. Puzzles, we come from the society of puzzles because puzzles, you
Yeah.
learn a lot. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I want to interrupt, but it seems as though the device that I was using was the one that was giving me the problem. I'm on my iPad now. I have a
Oh,
Okay.
stand. I do have a stand, but I have to find it. I wasn't prepared for that, so I'm being
okay.
iPad. But we back. We good. um,
Okay.
let's.
Okay.
I thank you to my co-host. Thank you to all y'all patients, to everyone. As y'all, even though I wasn't on, y'all see those little things popping up and roll at the bottom of the screen, and
Yes.
everybody comment popping up. That was still me working.
Okay. I
I,
appreciate y'all
st-
joining in too. Thank you. I see the
still was,
comments. I
back.
appreciate
Yes, I
y'all.
still was back here working. So just
Thank
bear
you.
with me. Bear with me.
All
Cause
right.
this Mercury retrograde is just like kicking my ass. I was like, what the? I'm like, what the hell? Like, we just was on sound check and everything is fine. As soon as we get on, everything is a disarray. Fine,
Yeah.
whatever. We moving forward. We're not gonna let this stop us. So, I do want to say a couple things because I wasn't in. I'm back now. Full effect. First of all, I just want to say thank you so kindly, Niche. Thank you so much for uh your testimony. Thank you for your medicine. Thank you for your your input on everything. Two things I want to say. I was molested when I was a youth, and it's funny because I just was thinking about that yesterday and the day before, and
Yeah,
I was molested a few times,
Mm,
and you don't really realize how much that experience travels with you up until an adult.
for sure.
You don't realize of how you treat people in relationships or how you
Yeah.
may respond to things. Um, that I thought I had went through the Queen of Four rites of passage, and it's funny because that molester he contacted me while I was
Mm-hmm.
there. He snuck contacted me. He found my page,
mm,
and he was like liking all of my pictures. And
Yeah.
it was funny that I was going through that rites of passage for healing, and I aired him out. I thought that I was going to be able to be released that, but I see that I'm still healing from that. Um,
Understandable.
so I can definitely understand why you wouldn't want to talk about that. But just remember, that's your medicine, and that's going to be somebody else's
No, for
medicine.
sure. I don't mind talking about it. From the age of 6 to 11, I was molested by again a close family friend, and took my virginity and everything.
Oh
You
wow.
know, again, 6 to 11, I didn't really have the cognitive as I do now. I didn't really understand it. It was talking about that doesn't bother me. I'm very open and very free because I am in control of me. I cannot give that somebody that much power over me. Does it bother me? I can't say I do it. Maybe that's just a defense mechanism that I've accumulated over the years. But I've actually seen him recently, maybe 2 weeks ago. I've seen him recently, and
Mm.
and I called out to him. I called out his name. And he turned around and he looked at me, and I don't know if he know because again I am a masculine presenting female now. How and I was a child when you was doing these things to me. I called out to you. You turned around and you looked at me in confusion, and then so you tried to walk toward me. I said no need to get too close. I said you remember you took my innocence, and he laughed. And all I said was, be blessed. And he said, you too, and
mm,
walked away. That's what I'm saying. I'm in control of me. I didn't cry. I'm strong. Again, like I said, my marriage, I'm built for this. I've been through enough trials and tribulations that I made me who I am. I've been through enough that could have made or break anybody. But I can
Mm.
only speak for me. I am okay. Maybe I broke already. And growing up, I self healed. I healed myself. I don't dwell on that. That's not the reason why I like girls. I don't despise men. I don't do anything of that nature. I chose to like girls. It's on me. You understand?
Hey,
It
that's
wasn't
on you.
because he.
That's what you. If
I'm
you
trying to tell you
that's what you want to
that
do, go ahead, do it,
that
girl.
power don't go to him. But a lot of people say people turn lesbian because that's not. No, I would never give that man that much power over me.
I know that's right.
Quiet as kept.
So
I do what I want. I'm a free spirit. I deal with men if I choose to. Girls got my heart
okay.
if I choose to.
Yeah, I hear that.
Taylor, I told you. I
Yeah,
told
yeah,
you.
yeah.
I
But
said it.
but you expressing how you feel. But let me say this about the uh child molestations, and usually is loved ones, and not to put any shade or uh uncle, the crazy uncle. Sometimes
He
you
was
could
no
be
relation to me. Just a family friend. He was no relation to me.
right. There you go. It's always either the family member, or family friend, or
Yeah.
teacher, or coach. Is someone who
Preying on your
basically
vulnerability and innocence. Preying.
absolutely, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And that's why in in some cases I would say that we have to be careful who we let enter our home when we have young girls and young boys.
For
We just
sure.
got
But
that's a whole nother segment outside
oh,
but you know what
okay.
I'm saying. I'm telling you, we
I
got to be
do.
careful, and because a lot of times we know that there's been instances where single
Yeah.
moms have let men into their home, and the man is not really interested in you. He's
For
interested
sure.
in the little girl. And this is
Yeah.
why we have to be very protective of girls and boys when we let men into our home. Because, like you
Most
said,
definitely.
as we had discussed a few minutes ago, you're building a boyfriend. You let the boyfriend in your home, and you may be letting trauma uh, or sleeping with the enemy. You bring him in your home. He's molesting your daughter, your son, and can cause a lot of havoc in your home. And then you talk about all of this trauma and this. How do you heal that? You
I just
know?
want to say that's
Yeah,
not my case in particular. And I
yeah,
also, there are some family members, especially in the black community, that does try to throw things like this under the rug. I do not blame my mom, or that is not for the way. And I know that she probably has her guilt or whatever. I don't blame her. You want to know why? Because again, like I just told you, I married somebody I thought I knew. He was well around my mom before we was around. You get what I'm saying? So it's like she thought she could trust you. You preyed on her vulnerability. I This was the only occurrence I can recall. You get what I'm saying? Like,
right.
again,
I
I have two
understand.
parents, so my mom and dad was never together. It's never been no weird stuff. I do not put that on the parent. What I do put on the parent is the ones that try to protect those predators that they bring into their house.
That's what I'm
My my,
talking about.
my mom, she asked us when she had a suspicion. She asked me when she had a suspicion that anything like that was going on. Access was revoked immediately. As a child, I knew no better, so I said, no, this is not happening. It's not happening. I don't put that on my mom, and that's not for her to wear. But for the weirdos in the black community that want to hush your children because it's, oh, you want to save somebody else's reputation. Yeah, and maybe that's why I'm okay as well with that situation, because I didn't have to go through that. My mom
Right.
didn't go against me. Again, she supported me through it all immediately once she figured out what was going on. Now, I'm
Yeah.
not saying people do go through that and they don't have nobody to turn to. That's not my case. As I said, even though I had teen parents, they did a damn good job. Look at me now. Look at me now. And I have an active father. Whether he was in jail, out of jail, my parents was there. You know, moms, they 24/7. She all
Mm-hmm.
your
Yeah.
father, your favorite, and he barely here. Dad's they important. And I really do believe dad is important, but mom, you are the nurturer. You get what I'm saying? And she been here and she helped me through a lot of stuff. And I think I got more support like as I got older. Because my mom's got her own story. That's not even for me to tell. So again, I have to also being older, I have to put that into perspective too. Again, she had me and my twin at 17. So again, she's still learning. She been through whatever she went through. So imagine my mother, she didn't give up on us. And I thank her for that every day. So any mishaps that may have happened while she was creating the woman that she is today, I forgive her for. Nor do I don't blame her. However, I let her know I forgive her because that's not for her to wear. And I think forgiveness is very important, not for like for them, but more so for self. If I forgive you, it's no longer weighing on me. I'm not wearing that. There's no resentment. There's no nothing. Forgiveness means I'm at peace with it. I'm at peace, and I just like hope my mom feels that too, because that is something hard to hear. You like you said, you allowed a predator into your home. You get what I'm saying? So again, she probably does stay up at night thinking, but I don't want her to wear that. You don't have to, because I am okay. I am here, and nor do I let it affect me or my relationships or any of that nature. But I had to get here. You get what I'm saying? I had to get here. It didn't happen
It was a
overnight.
journey. It was a journey.
For sure it was, and it's my journey, and I'm
I
here.
wanna, I
And you,
wanna, I wanna, I wanna speak to that before I lose it. I love the fact that how you say, how you feel about your mother. I didn't have a great relationship with my mother at all, and I'm still trying. Um, of course, it was her. It was her ex boyfriend. This happened when I was like around two, something like that, when we first met him. You know how when your parents used to, and I'm good with her now, but I just want to just tell my medicine right quick.
mm-hmm,
So you know how when you spooning and the guy's behind and it's the female or either or, but he was behind my mother. My mother was in front of him, and I was in front of her. So it was like one, two, three, right? So he used to put, this is going to get a little vulgar. He used to put his penis between her legs, and I used to be able to feel it on my behind.
mm,
Wow.
So this is when it first started. And
Wow.
mm-hmm.
I remember me feeling uncomfortable, and I moved away. And he pulled me back in, and she was okay with that. And I used to always tell her the things that he used to do to me, because she used to always leave him with me. And
Mm-hmm.
again, now I just fun. It's funny because I was talking to my kids about my mother earlier today, and I said how we got to understand her and we got to forgive her and things of that nature. It's to when I began to learn her story
Mm-hmm.
of what she went through, and her
Mm-hmm.
story is deep. She didn't tell me her story. It just was other, family members telling me, her story, whatever like that. Because one
Yeah.
day I was venting a few years ago to an older cousin. He's about in his 60s, and he was like, E-Toy, I'm not to take anything away from you. I'm not trying to be on your mother's side, but your mother had it hard too. And
Yeah.
just to give it her little story, and I'm only saying this because it's like generational trauma. He
Yes.
said that it's deep. She got raped by her uncle slash brother. Hear what I just
Yeah.
said. Uncle slash brother. Mother
Uh-huh.
kicked her out at a very young age. So I still was like, but as the more I got to learn my family dynamics, the generational trauma that we have been through, I was able to understand her more and forgive her because I was she used to abuse me. She was a functional alcoholic. I
Yeah.
was in BCW. Now they call it ACS or CPS or whatever like that. I was in group home, maternity shelters, house to house. It was crazy, So that played a part on my mental health, but that doesn't negate the fact that I still carry that with me, and sometimes it shows at times. You feel
Yeah.
me? So, and that's why I have the empathy that I have for people, and that's why I created this podcast because once I had a nervous breakdown. Some people know and that I had a nervous breakdown, and it was all the trauma I was going through. Me and my husband, ex-husband, had just broke up. Something else happened in the family. My father had just died, and my mother was going through it. All the pain, my whole entire life just said, "Boop." My spirit said, "I'm done. I need to rest."
Yes.
And I never used to speak about the things that I went through because I was always the strong one. Everybody always seemed like I had together,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, um, people don't be real. People don't be people. Sometimes they be happy that you be going through something.
I'm
You
trying to
feel
tell
me?
you.
You know what I'm saying? It's like when you try to confide in somebody, and it's just like you see the little smirk on their face and shit like that.
Yeah.
And it's just like so. But that being said, I begin to realize how much people was going through the same thing that I was going through.
Yeah.
I said, wait a minute, I'm not alone. I have to talk about this and I need people to talk about this because the same way how I put on a smile and come out, somebody else is doing the same thing. And mental health was back in a few years ago, people wasn't really talking about that. I didn't
Right.
just start this mental health journey, being an advocate for it. People was not talking about that. It was like a taboo and things of that nature. So with that being said, I just want to just commend you and thank you for saying the wonderful things that you said about your mother because I'm still have the mother wounds and I'm still triggered by certain things that she do and I'm still healing from her. So
I thank you.
thank
I
you for
thank
that.
you, Etoy, for sharing that with me as well. I don't know if it's because just that, like, because that's my mom. I've learned to. You have to take people as they are, and I'm really when I say that I'm very particular about that. My mother, I was born into. I know they say like, oh, that's just your mom. That's just like like my mom's not going nowhere. She's not going anywhere. She made me. So again, like you with the generational trauma and stuff like that. Yes, because some similar shit. You understand shit happened to my mom. That's why I forgive her. It's like again,
Saladin, you tapping? We can hear you.
Oh,
you're learning
okay.
yourself. You get what I'm saying? And now you made four beautiful girls that you're trying to create. And I know you're trying to protect us from what you've been through. You get what I'm saying? That's why I'm very forgiving. And the generational trauma, it stops here with me. It stops
I
here
know
with me.
that's right. I
It
know
stops
that's
here with
right.
me. It
But
stops here. And I have every reason for it not to. However, again, it is me versus me at the end of the day. Yes, that lady made me, but I am my own person. I'm not here to carry her traumas, his traumas, their traumas, nor mine. And again, what I'm gonna do, let my trauma sit on me. It's just like a
mm,
bad day. Get over it. It's going still gonna be there.
Talk
Fuck
about
am I
it.
dwelling on it for? It's gonna
Talk
be there,
about it.
irregardless if I dwell on it or
Talk
not.
about
So I'm
it.
gonna be
Talk
happy.
about it.
You wanna know why? Because that's not my life. It was a moment in my life, and that's what made me. Everything I've been through, I always say thank you, because I do believe I am molding myself into an amazing young person again with all that I've been through. And I like to, talk to strangers, big them up, all of that, because you, like you said, you never, Etoy, I would have never known this about you because you show up, I see you on a daily. And thank you for sharing that with me and opening up with me, because you are like myself. You don't wear your trauma, even though you say maybe behind closed doors. But once you leave your house and you enter the public, you don't wear that. And that's why I'm real like people that use mental health, and I'm not putting that against them. It's like, motherfucker, all that I've been through. I could always blame mental health. If I want to be a loose fucking cannon, I could blame mental health too. However, I'm better than that, and I have a better purpose. And them people that sit and soak in that misery, go get help. Those are the people that you didn't try to go sit and talk to nobody. You sitting there and you wearing that. You get what I'm saying? And again, if you feel like you can't talk to nobody in your circle, go get professional help, because that is an unbiased opinion. They are a professional and they can help you unlock and unload where you can reach out to. And that's why I said I'm big on who I allow in my energy these days. Like Saladin said, you don't want to meet new people because you don't want to open up. And I'm telling you my traumas, or that I've been through already. You might be a new person in my life. I confide in you. Now you the one that make me snap because I thought you understood me, and you really a snake in the grass. You're
Mm.
not for me. I'm real big on discernment and who's for me, and I really keep my circle tight. I'm big on. I don't really make new friends. Again, I talk to strangers. I fill them out, whatever the case may be, and depending on our first interaction, most likely I can tell. However, I was so used to being an open book, and this is just what I was talking about with my twin. But like when we was going through this technical difficulties, I was talking to my twin, and I was just like, again, when you young, you looking for friends. You don't care who, what. You don't give a fuck about what they've been through. You want to rally up your peoples. We are 31, me and my sister. So if I can't weed out the bullshit at 31, I deserve anything that comes my way. No funny shit. Like, I'm big on who's around me, and I'm very selective. And I'm big on energy, very big on energy. And everybody in this chat, you see how those are my people.
Yeah,
Anybody
I
in this
see
chat
that.
right now, those are my people, and they are for me. Whether we fall out, we're gonna bounce back. Those my people. I ain't never argue anybody up here. I ain't argue with. I ain't argue. Ain't no, and like sometimes when you argue with your friends, you really see if they're your friends, because some people weaponize your trauma against you. And I've
Right.
been through that. They'll
Right.
weaponize your trauma. I've been through that. And then people have to be canceled immediately. You got one time to show me who you are. Again, at 31, because I know better. Again,
Right.
God look out for baby and fools. You don't know no better when your brain's not fully developed until 26. Let's be for real. Anything before 26, that's not on me. That's on God. That's why I let it go and I give it to God. Anything after 26 is on me. And that's why I say this marriage is on me. Cause I knew
Mm.
better. And my mom, she said some funny shit to me. That's my girl. Cause she showed up for me, because my mom, she never really despised me for being gay, but finding out, it's just like, guys, she was real standoffish for real. However, she's come around. I ain't worried about it. Parents gonna be parents. You want your kids to procreate. She's still mad. 31, she ain't got no grandkids. She tight. Girl, you got a coochie, you got ovaries. You supposed to bring me grandkids. Like, so I think that was her angle when I got married. When I say my mom is one of my biggest supporters, and I say that because I didn't expect that from her. I didn't expect her to support, but she's seen her baby was hurt, and she's been here, and she said something to me. She said, baby, no lie, God gonna keep showing you that this is not your assignment. You have to leave this assignment for me. And when she's, because like you said, you're an empath, very forgiving. I'm forgiving you. I'm not really trying to see you for who you are, even though you're showing me who you are. And that's why I said my mom might be crazy, but when we sit down and talk, that lady makes so much sense to me. And what's crazy for real? Because the motherfucker, again, you don't understand what they talking about. That's my girl, and Sharice, I love you. I'm not supposed to call no names. I love you, Sharice. Just know
You
that.
can call, well, if you, I'm about to, you can
Just
call
know
whatever
that.
name you want, unless
Just
they
know
don't
that.
want you to.
She'll be
so let's
cool. I
so
love
let's
you.
move it right along. We 50
Let's
minutes
go.
in.
Yeah,
Tell her,
we can go
didn't
all
I
night.
tell you? Didn't I tell you she was gonna be good?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
I'm
told
listening
you.
to her,
I
and
told you.
but there's another angle to this.
Okay.
The victims are forgiving.
I'm nobody's victim. I am a survivor. I'm not.
Okay,
I am a
okay,
survivor. I am not a victim.
okay. All right, but because you had you was tough. When I say tough, you didn't blame someone else for your situation. But there are people out here who have been victims, and they got to get where you are, and Etor and the other people out there listening.
Yes.
I'm talking about the predators. The predators haven't asked for forgiveness.
Yes.
Particularly if they are. See, I come from a law enforcement background. Without going into detail, some of these predators have damaged multiple lives, friends, family.
For sure.
And they're given a slap on the wrist by the criminal justice system. But the people who they harm, they have to spend most of all their adult life trying to get treatment. Who's going to pay for that? There are some societies, which I'm not going to name. I'm talking about countries. If you harm innocent girls or women, the penalty is so severe because their position is, how do you get that virginity back? How do you get the harm and the trauma? I'm talking about the mental trauma. I'm not talking about this society. I'm talking about civilized societies across the Atlantic. When you harm innocent girls or even innocent boys, the penalty is so severe because you can't get that back. You break someone's hymen. I'm getting technical now. You break someone's hymen. How can you close that hymen back up? How can you damage this young girl where she don't even want to get married? She didn't want a male to even touch her, or a female for that matter. Because boys are being harmed too. I'm just saying that someone put in the chat, I believe, that, these people who commit these crimes, because they're crimes, and we allow them to come to Thanksgiving dinner. We allow them to come to family reunions. I'm talking about the perpetrator. And everybody want to smooth it over and say, that was 20 years ago, or he was drunk, or you was fresh. I'm using the language when I was growing up. You was a fast ass. You were fresh. You sat on this man's lap. I'm just saying that we have a lot of trauma in the Black community that's unresolved. And like I said again, when you have men that you meet in your life and you got daughters and sons in your home, you have to be very, very protective. You've got to be protective. And a lot of us, we ignore some of the warning signs of this kind of behavior. They've just the other day, y'all might have heard it on the news. Allegedly, this young man raped a 12-year-old. It was in the news. It was all in the news. Young girl, he brought her in the damn staircase and raped her. A grown-ass man.
I seen that.
Just the other day.
And he was already convicted. He already did like 3 years already.
That's my point. 3 years. That's nothing.
Right.
That's my point. This young girl, this 12-year-old girl, I'm going to pray for this girl. She's going to need all the help she can get. She may not be as strong as you and Etoy. I pray that she is strong. But allegedly, I'm going to say it again, he harmed this girl. He injured her psychologically. Who's going to pay for that? Yeah, he may get another 2 or 3 years and come out doing the same thing. And that's what he was caught for. That 12-year-old. He might have committed other rapes that he didn't get caught for. Okay? We got a lot of things in our community. I don't want to get sidetracked, but I applaud your courage and your strength. You and Etoy and everybody else listening out there, young men and women who have been harmed by predators that roam our community. I mean, even nowadays.
I thank you for that. I thank you for that. So we gotta get going. It's 54 minutes and we didn't even get through her questions. Like we normally got through all her questions.
Well, let's get to the questions. Let's go right to it.
What was your breaking point when you knew things had to change? And again, I'm back here. My head is down. I'm still blasting out, telling everybody to link on. I'm the administrator. I'm everything for this podcast. So thank y'all again. Tune in. Please share, like, subscribe. Please, please, please. And don't forget, later on, I am giving away $50 for our
I'm battling
trivia
that too, right?
time.
Or now I'm
Nope.
a guess. I can't. Oh, so. Look, if
That's
that
a
here for me,
conflict
go,
of
go, go ahead.
you,
And I need
you,
some
you trying to
Right.
get that $50.
I'm not trying.
And the next one, right after niche segment, we're gonna have hot topics. So we got hot topics coming, and we still got trivia time. So we still got more to talk about. So let's get through these questions, niche. I told you this was gonna be a good one. I told you she was gonna be
Yeah.
good.
Now
So
imagine,
what was your breaking point?
imagine all that I told you I've already been through, right? When I tell you my breaking point was a simple accusation, again, and this is within my marriage. I I went to a game night, strictly all females, females that I knew from the past. Some knew. I'm a girl's girl. So you go out with your friends, y'all chilling. Oh, you meet new people, you enter. They let's exchange numbers just to make sure everybody gets home safe. The lady I married was she accused me of cheating. Again, let's rewind back to the beginning. Of course, she cheated. So now, because I'm in a group chat with unfamiliar females, you accuse me of cheating. And from that day on, because I know I poured my all into you, I poured my all into you in this marriage. That simple statement of I must be dealing with one of those girls that I met last night was it for me. And I left that lady house and I have not been back since. I haven't been back since. And something so minute. And of course, a manipulator will run with, oh, something so small is what you're not dealing with me no more. No, imagine the scale. The scale's already heavy. The bag is about to bust. Like they
Mm.
said, the straw that broke the camel's back, a simple accusation after all that we've endured this year was it for me. That was it for me. That was my breaking point. And I just, like I said, just been on my journey of healing from that situation. Because again, I've made it through the molestation. I've made it through all my other life trials and tribulations. This marriage, I made, you have it. And I'm not one, I don't care for revenge. I don't, again, I found God. I let go and I really, I don't know if anybody's believers out there. I literally leave it to God. And I've been all right ever since. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. She's still trying to break me. I don't pay that no mind because once I decided that day that I was done, and that's me. I'm a very forgiving, very empathetic, sympathetic soul. And that's why I say it's me versus me because anything I go through is because of me and what I allow. Again, I don't, we have free will. Human beings do whatever they choose. Everything in life is a choice. I chose to allow you in my circle. I chose that. Because again, I wasn't born with you. I didn't choose Delnasia Armani Skylar. I didn't choose Sharice to be my father. But I chose the girl that I married to marry her. I'm not stuck with you for life. So
Mm.
I don't have to deal with you. I have to deal with my siblings. I have to deal with my parents. Even though some people, oh, you don't have to. No, yeah, all family is toxic, but mine was not toxic enough for me to
Mm.
they don't have to go nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Their loyalty been the same. Again, family fight. I fight with mine and we gonna always bounce back. And that's again a choice. I choose to bounce back with my family. I don't have anybody that I met that is not related to me. And even the one, again, these are my immediates I'm talking about. They're not going nowhere. They're stamped for life. But anybody outside of my immediate family is a choice to be in my life. You have to go.
Mm.
Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Yo, shout out to our audience. It's
Yeah, y'all live. I ain't
popping.
gonna lie. Yeah,
They
y'all in the chat.
popping. Like, yeah, they got it nice. Oh, this is gonna be a nice
If you're drinking,
trivia
go ahead.
time.
Cheers. Cheers.
This gonna be a
Cheers.
nice trivia time. So I was gonna ask you what was the action steps you took, but you already said that already. So
Hmm.
let's get
Yeah.
into our last question. It is, what is your take on the power of the mind?
I think the mind is the most powerful thing there is. Literally. Because ask yourself, who am I? And that's literally once you get a certain age, you have to ask yourself, who am I? Fuck who did what to you, what you went through. Who am I? Who you are is determined by you. No funny shit. Like you were saying, with the and again, I'm this is me speaking personally for me, not nobody else. You determine who you are. The nigga that molested me, he can't determine me for me. When I forgave him, it was my choice. It was not for you. It was not for it was because I could give a fuck. You at the end of the day, you have to live with that. So whether it bothers you or not, that is none of my business. And I'm big on that. Your opinion of me is none of my business. That's because I trained my mind for that. Again, the only people's opinion that matters to me is the ones in my circle. And like I said, they're very supportive. They don't down me. Especially, how people look for yes men. I don't
Mm-hmm.
have that. My people, they're very unbiased. Yes, they love me and they're gonna tell me how it is. You want to know why? Because we want to become the best version of ourselves. So I only shift energy with those type of people. I don't want to be doing wrong and you're telling me no, it's okay if this, that, and third. You understand? Like, how will I grow from that? How will I grow? Again, our minds is growing every day, especially with the things that we go through. Any other thought from anybody else is another human being. You're a human being just like I am. Bleed the same blood. You're gonna close your eyes one day just as me. Your thoughts of me does not shift my energy, my mind, no nothing unless you mean something to me. And that's why
Mm-hmm.
I'm very particular with who's in my circle because the mind is very vulnerable. It's the most vulnerable thing on you. So you have to build it to be strong. You have to.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when he said the things about he hopes there's people out there strong enough, they are. They have to believe in themselves because I believe in me. Because at the end of the day, once you get a certain age, you are your protector. You can't put it on your parents. You can't put it on your spouse. And don't have no motherfucking kids and think because that's not what they was procreated for. You are in control of you. Like, and I'm sure when it comes to mental health, it's not easier for others. You get what I'm saying? But who the fuck are you to say that your trauma supersedes mine or your mental health is worse than mine? I've never compared traumas. Again, because you could have been through an abusive relationship and again I've been touched. Who am I to say again the scale is here. This is me being touched. This is you in an abusive relationship. Mine is not heavier than yours is not heavier than mine. And again, all that I've been through, I never look at nobody and tell them well, I've been through worse. Because who am I to determine that? Because again, I can endure more than you can. Like he said, certain people is not as strong as me. So they could have been
Right.
touched. And now that you understand they lost mentally, they need life. They got PTSD. They can't get into relationships. They don't want to be touched. They don't want to be this. At the end of the day, that shit is on you. And I'm not blaming you for what happened to you. But my thing is, what are you going to do with that information? Are you going to take it
Right.
and dwell on it? Or are you going to take it and you're going to create a motherfucking irresistible force? And I am irresistible. Like I said, I got my days because I'm not God, but I'm very close to him. And I say that because God is with me at all times. I'm not indestructible. I can be hurt. That's why I said I've been, but I will not break. I will never
I
break.
know that's right. I know
I
that's
will
right.
never break.
Wait, hold on.
Like
We got to give her some applause. Hold on, cause like I told y'all last couple of episodes, stream y'all with it. So we're gonna press all these buttons. Hold on. Let's give her some applause.
I appreciate y'all. Your mind's very vulnerable.
Very,
So
very vulnerable.
when you're young, you don't have control of who's in your life. Once you get a certain age, any decision that you make is solely based on you. And I understand some people make decisions out of trauma. But again, you got to understand it's you versus you. You come before that trauma. That means you're letting your trauma
Yes,
you're letting your trauma overwhelm you. You're letting it win. Again, like I am no victim. I am a survivor.
I know
I'm a
that's right.
survivor. I'm no victim. I don't know. It's like I said, it's been times where I wanted to lose it. However, like even through chaos, I took a second because a second is really all that it takes for real. I always have that. I need a second. I'm not saying I don't crash out, but I tell people all the time it's easier to crash out than it is to stay sane. It's easy to act a fool. It
Hmm.
takes more willpower to keep that shit bottled up and keep it gangster. And keep that. When it comes to that point though, I put it on God. Again, it's me and then there's God. He's always above me. So when it becomes too much, man can't fix what can't be fixed. I leave
Right.
it, God, you got me. You got me. And I know this path, my mind, everything, it belongs to God. And I'm really big on that. Like I said, I met somebody, I just started going to church like every Sunday. And he's here. He's been here. He's never left my side. And that's what really keeps me going every day with my mental. Turn to God. And again, if you not religious, I don't know what to tell you. But you
Meditate.
got this.
Something.
You got this.
Meditate.
Believe me. You got this. You got this. A mother and if a motherfucker telling you you don't got it, they're not your people. I'm big on my people as my people. They're
Right.
my people. Because it is gonna get heavy. And when you can't carry yourself, that's when your people come in. My people feed my mind when I can't do it myself. When I'm depressed and I'm sleeping and I'm trying to sleep life away, mind step in. Yo, you not acting like yourself. Let me remind you, you are her. You her. And the mind needs that. You need positive minded people that is gonna help. We
Let me
need each
tell
other.
you. Yo,
We need each other.
we gonna have to bring her back. She sound like me. This is
We
what I
need
Yeah,
each
think.
yeah,
other.
yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, but let me
Yo, go ahead.
have
Ask
Expound.
me
you
anything.
yeah,
Yes.
Go
I'm
ahead.
listening because the creator of life give us two ears and one mouth. We should be doing more listening than talking. I'm listening to you. You have you been able to go to places where people have suffered trauma and you able to help them because you're a strong person?
I
Have you
appreciate
been
you.
able to
I
go
have
into
not. I have not.
why
And I'm not
not?
saying you want to know why. It's not saying like it's not. This is why I came on this platform. I have to worry about my inner circle first. If I could build my team strong enough, we could all get out there. I gotta make sure mine is good. Like, not saying I'm being selfish, but like I told you, I talk to strangers, people that's wilding out on the train. I sit and I have conversations with them. Talk to me. What's wrong?
So you
Because I
still
know,
doing the work. You still
yeah,
doing the
yeah.
work.
I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
never
okay. So
went.
you are doing
Never, yeah, I've never went and got on a podium and spoke to a group of people.
okay.
I'm an individualist. I'm very personal. I'm very personal because again, this energy is not for anybody. Sometimes I might be wasting my breath. Who knows? Who
That's
knows?
true. That's true.
So
But
But
you
wait,
know
that's why.
what?
so wait.
Yeah.
I want you to say this last thing, and we gotta move. We gotta
All
move
right,
now.
all right,
Now, yeah,
all right. You got it.
we gotta move. Say this last thing, then we gotta move because you still gotta sing for us. We still
Okay.
got we still got hot topics, and we
All
still
right.
got trivia time. Like we
Mm-hmm.
gotta move. This is so good. Look, if I don't move this, we gonna go to 3 hours.
Let's go,
I
Ito.
don't
I'll
want
come
to
back.
sit there.
I'll come back.
We
Let's
need a
go,
part
Ito.
two. Saladin, part two. Part
Yeah,
two. We need
yeah,
that.
yeah, I think so. She has
Yeah.
a lot to offer. I
I
like her
appreciate you.
spirit,
Thank
and
you.
you're not accepting victimhood.
No, no,
Right.
I'm
There
not
you
giving
go.
you that much right over my life because again, I
There you
said it's me
go.
versus me.
That's
I'm going
right.
against myself if I give you that much power over me.
That's right.
So I have myself on mute. Thank you, Niche.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. And, from the way we be chopping it up, I was like, nah, I gotta have my girl on my show. She got a lot to say. And her medicine. My godfather told me one time before, he was like, your story is your medicine. Queen of Fool also told me that as well. Your story is your medicine. And you brought a lot of medicine here tonight.
I hope I
So,
help somebody.
nah, I know you did. I know
I
you
love
did.
y'all. And I mean
And
that from
they
the
and
bottom.
I
I'm talking about everybody in this chat. I love y'all.
and I
I
know they
love
love
y'all.
you too. I
I
got people
know
chiming in from Instagram. This chat is popping right now.
I know
So
that's right.
let's move into. Can you give us some of that soulstress voice, please?
If y'all in the chat, y'all know me. Y'all already know what I'm about to do for them. Now I dreamed of you ever since, and now I build up my confidence. The next time you come my way, I know just what to say. Can we talk for a minute? That's what I got for y'all today. Y'all got to pay for the rest. And I'm not even an
Hold on.
artist.
I don't
I'm
blame
like
you.
this. Look, I'm like this.
Uh
Yeah.
huh.
Hold on. Let's give her one more round of applause for that, please. We
I
gotta get that
appreciate
round.
y'all.
We gotta get that round of applause.
I appreciate
So,
you.
like I said, I'm gonna start bringing you to open mics. I'm gonna start bringing you out with me when
We outside.
when I do shows because I used to curate shows for artists. Um,
Okay.
I used to do that. What I'm saying, I know people in the industry. I know some people. So, but the first thing we're gonna do is just get you out there, just on some open mic type thing. And when I see
Okay.
somebody got a show that they need artists for, I already know I got somebody who I'm like, yo, where you at? Da, 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 da.
I
So
appreciate you, Etoy.
Yo, let's give one more round of applause for my girl
Thank y'all.
Niche.
Thank y'all so much. I see y'all in the comments. Thank y'all so much.
So we about to get into hot topics right now. So let's jump right into it. Hot topics. I love it. Did y'all hear my voice? I don't sound like Niche, but I did a little south side. So, so the hot
Nah, you're
topic
bad funny. I
is.
see you now.
Wait. Hold on. What he said? What they said? I got to put that up.
Look, what's my cash app? They so silly, yo. Niggas said they want some more. Hey, each so you better tell them this your show.
Look, you see, I got my cash app up there. I got
Yo.
ETOYH. But nah, you can definitely
Nah,
send
they,
something
they
to
ain't worried
Niche.
about your cash app. They want I appreciate
Yeah,
y'all, yo.
yeah, that's what I was getting ready to
Oh
say. Y'all can
girl.
definitely send something to Niche. You know what I'm saying? Because she come in here, she lighting it up, and I love it. I love it. I love it. Matter of fact, text me your cash app so I can put it up here, so I can put the banner. Text me your
Bet.
cash app if you can. So the hot topic is Mayor Ma'am Danny, the elect. So President Trump said if the New Yorkers vote him in, he's going to stop federal funding. So the New Yorkers said that he can't do that. Um, I'm sorry, Brother Saladin. Can you mute
Yes.
yourself? Mute yourself, please.
Mute
Excuse
myself.
me.
Yeah, the background noise.
Okay. Yeah. You still hear noise?
When you move,
Oh,
it's
okay.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah. This mic must be very sensitive. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
again, let me start over. So Mayor Ma'am Danny, the president elect, President Trump said that if New Yorkers vote him in, he's going to stop federal funding, right? So the New Yorker said that he can't do that. And he said, yeah, you're right. I can't do that. But what I can do is slow down the federal funding. And he laughed. So now, Brother Saladin, you could open up, you could unmute your mic because I know you have a lot to say on this. And please chime in the chat about how y'all feel about our new mayor elect, Mayor Ma'am Danny, and how what Trump has to say about him stopping federal funding for New York.
Well, he could withhold the federal funding for a time. Uh, he could do that. There's been presidents before, uh, some years ago. Some people maybe not that old, but Gerald Ford was the president, and Gerald Ford. There's a Daily News article that he basically said that New York is on their own. I don't want to misquote him, but the bottom line is, yes, presidents have a tremendous authority when it comes to, but at the end of the day, it's Congress who has the purse strings. They have the pocketbook. Okay, so it remains to be seen what would because he's not even in office yet. The new mayor elect. I think he takes the oath of office in January. We'll see what happens. Whether or not President Donald Trump will withdraw, withhold, I should say, any federal funding to the city of New York. It would be a shame that because the will of the people has spoken, and the whole city of New York must be punished because the people made a decision and voted for this young man as the next mayor of the city of New York. So we just have to wait and see what happens. I think it's too early right now. He's not even in office yet. Okay, he's not within office. And
Thank you, thank
yeah,
you
go
for
ahead.
that.
Hmm.
Nisha, you got anything you want to say on that?
Oh, I'm not really big on politics. I let people. That's what I'm saying. My circle's big. They lead me with politics. I listen. Oh, who should I vote for? I don't really pay too close to politics. Judge me all y'all want to. This is what my people is
Listen,
for.
ain't no, I and I'm not judging you at all. 'Cause let me tell you
And
something.
I'm talking about the chat. Y'all go ahead.
I never voted a day in my life, and I'm not into politics like that either. I just like to
Yeah,
do hot topics because I know people like to talk about this stuff.
I feel
So,
you.
like, politics is not really my thing. But I know that I like to create a platform where everybody can be able to chime in, even though I don't
Yeah,
like it. Somebody else may like it.
I
My
get you.
co-host, brother Saladin, he likes it. So this is my co-host. So I
I
want to
feel you.
make sure he get his in too. You feel me? So
Yeah. I
we
vote
do.
though.
I
I
never
vote.
voted in my life. I
I
never
get that.
voted because I just feel like it's just two fangs from the same snake. Some people may not agree with me, but it's just that's just my opinion.
I feel you.
So so brother Saladin, do you have anything you want to say on that?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things we can get out of politics. Politics is just a vehicle to get what you want out of the candidate because they coming to you to ask for your vote. But we, as African Americans and brown people, we must make demands. You want our vote? This is what we want. And if you don't do what we want, we will remove you from office, meaning not voting for you again. Because everything has to do with politics. Trash being picked up, crime, taxes, everything is tied to these people in the state capital, Albany, and Washington, D.C. I think that we, as a group of people, we need to demand more from our politicians because there are other ethnic groups. They vote for these candidates of their choice, but they keep it moving. They still have their community. They're still thriving in businesses, etc. We rely too heavily on these politicians because most of them do lie. And
I
the only
agree.
time they tell the truth is when their mouth is shut. Okay?
Oh, how I pronounce Rufe? That is true. The problem all politicians do, they make promises, they never follow through with them. And that's why I don't really like it's like Iswe said, it's like y'all sell a story. Y'all sell a story, and then once we put y'all in office, you don't follow behind what you promised to the people. But this is my personal opinion. Again, I'm not into politics. Don't listen to me. I'm cool. I'm cool.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
For
So
sure.
that's it for hot topics. We're gonna move right along. We still got one more comment or two more comments for the hot topics, and then we're gonna get into giving away some cash
Yo, y'all
money.
better
I hope y'all ready.
y'all better go ahead.
Send this link to somebody. I see
Y'all
like
better
four
go
people
ahead.
dropped off. I guess they didn't want the money. It's cool with me. Like, so I gotta put my laptop closer. Everything is all switched around now. I had everything set up nice and neat so I could make it. And now I gotta get closer because I gotta see who is chiming in first, who's answering the questions first.
Get your glasses, Etoy. Get your glasses. You see, me and Saladin, we ain't no shame here. Hold on, me and Saladin, we
Oh
getting
yeah, ain't no
on
shame
right
here.
now. Etoy,
Ain't
you
no
go.
shame.
Let me pull them
There
out.
you go, Etoy. Yeah.
Let
There you go. There you
Oh,
go.
let me pull
You
out the
better go
products
ahead.
right quick.
Hold on. So proud of you. Had the proud of you. You better go ahead.
Right. Hold on. Uh-oh. My battery going dead. All right, so let's get this together. So let's get into. Wait, I can't see with the fucking glasses on.
Oh my goodness.
All right, here we go. Oh no. Hot topics. My bad. Hold on.
I better get the typing.
It's trivia time.
I love that. I love it. All right. So again, whoever answers in the chat first, the correct answers, three questions. Whoever gets the best out of three, two out of three, first is the one who's going to get the answer. I got my name, I got my pen, I got my paper. I'm ready to get this going. And whoever gets it first, I'm going to win $50 cash Monday. All right. So the first question is.
Hey, hold on, Etoy. They said it's too much noise. Yeah, somebody background. It's not a background. I don't know if it's a fan or something.
I don't know.
Oh, it's gone now. It's good.
Okay, that was probably Saladin. All right.
Okay. Yeah, it's good.
All right. So the first question is, how long has the government been shut down? Y'all can either give me the date or y'all can give me the days. How many days? How long has the government been shut down?
Let's
Pew,
go.
pew, 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 pew. Come on, y'all. I got some money to give away. How many days had or how many days or has the government been shut down? Close, 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 close. Come on, y'all. Who wants this $50? $50, $50, $50. All right, all right, all right. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the next question.
Okay, mom.
Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay. All right, I see y'all. Next question. All right, if you answered one time already, don't answer again. Copy off of people's answers. Okay. All right, but I'm gonna let it slide this time. But if you answered already, don't be copying and answer again over somebody else's answers. Somebody did that on the first one we did. Remember that, Saladin?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Slick piece of work.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
It don't even matter because the first person that answered is gonna go to them anyway. If
Exactly.
somebody
That's
already
That's
right.
gave the
true.
right
Right.
answer,
So it's a
yeah.
waste of
Right.
time them even copying off the answer. You're
Right.
right.
True,
Uh-huh.
true, true, true. So the second question is, what is the mayor's elect religion?
Mm.
What is the mayor elect, Mama Danny, religion? Uh, Rufe said, "I got cheated last time." Well, you better get them fingers going. You better get them fingers going. All right, all right.
Nah, you mad funny talking about some day on Google. Oh my God, you're so silly. That's my twin, Nas the goddess. She
Uh,
raps.
Hi, twin. I heard about you, and your sister wants you to come on with you. She wants you to come on with her. She asked that before, so we gotta have you on too, because we gotta get 2 tons of fun, baby.
Okay,
Okay.
let's get it.
The last question. The last question. Because not one person got both answers right.
Oh
Wow.
my, oh my goodness.
Not one person. So few got one, the few got the other. Um. So I'm gonna go through this one more time. Still, not one person got both of them right. Let me go look one more time, just to make sure. So let me answer. Let me ask the question. I'll go back to the first one. Yes, we definitely gonna have you, Nas. We definitely gonna have you. Um, Naya. Okay.
Oh, Naya. All right, Naya, what
Naya.
you talking about?
Okay, Naya. All right. So we're gonna do this one more time. Everybody getting a second chance. I'm really trying to give away this
Wow, you're being
money.
very generous,
I'm being
man. You're
very
being very
generous.
you trying to give this money away.
I'm always trying to give money away. Can
Yo, you
somebody
giving
give
people
me
second
I love it.
chances? Oh man.
Mind you, I'm writing it in order of how I see it, of how it comes in. So I have how it comes in. So now, how long has the government been shut down? Okay, we got that. What is the mayor's religion? What is the mayor's religion? So I'm gonna go to the next. I'm gonna go to the next question. Right? What season am I in? I said it in my first the I don't want to say what season. My daughter's sitting there like, what? You should know this already. What season am I in?
And you said it just not too long ago too.
I said it.
Okay. Ruth ain't funny. Makissa, you make sense. I like Rufe. Whoever Rufe is, I like
That's
that
Philip.
person,
That's Philip from
yo.
Cliff Street.
Yo, what the hell? I like him. It's a
You
good
remember Philip?
answer.
You know Philip from Cliff Street, right?
I gotta probably by face, yo.
Okay. Autumn?
Yeah. Nah, it's coming fuck on.
Stop. I'm gonna fight her. She said Autumn.
Yo, this is what I'm saying, yo.
Autumn.
I love her. I love her so much. Oh my
Autumn.
goodness.
Oh, that was funny. That was funny. That was funny.
Yo.
Okay.
All right.
All right. One more. So I think this is it. Now, mind you, I'm going in the order of how it was coming in the chat. Who was first? So I got three different lines for the question. So as they was coming in, I was writing down the names. She said, "I know I won, but you can give it to someone."
Who's that? Who's that?
Nice.
I'm telling you, she's so silly.
All right, so hold on, because we got to get this right. I pay all this money for this stream, y'all. We're gonna press all these darn buttons.
I know that's right.
That's what we're gonna do here. Okay. So where is my drum roll? Let's go. And the winner is who answered all of the questions right, but answered them in the order, and which is Makissa.
Okay. All right, then.
Hey, Makissa.
Okay.
It was looking a little scarce for a minute. So Makissa, she answered it second on the
Okay,
first one.
Makissa.
It was like it at first it was a running tie, right? Because of Linda Davis. But then
Okay, Ma.
Linda answered last on the second one. So remember I said I'm going by who gets it in first. But Linda didn't answer for the third one. Nas answered last for the first one, and third for the second one, and last for the third one. So it goes to Makissa. Congratulations, Makissa.
Okay, congratulations.
Yes, congratulations.
What happened, Etoy?
Listen, I'm over here hyped. I'm clapping and everything. I told y'all my regular setup is not working because I can't use my other device. So anyway, we will move forward. Let's give it up for Makissa. She won some money. Please text me your cash app. What they
Nas,
say?
if you don't, Makissa sent me $25. Nas, go ahead.
Yo, this was dope. This was I knew I could hear the tapping.
Oh.
This was such a dope show. I knew that it was going to be dope just because of all of the problems that we was having in the beginning.
Yeah, man.
I knew it. I was like, nah. I said, I'm not giving up. I'm not stopping. we gonna do this damn thing. You feel
Yeah,
me? So
persistence.
you
Yeah.
know I gotta get into my thing, as I end the show. Um, do you have any last words you want to say, Niche?
Besides you guys having me here, I thank y'all so much. Everybody that joined and tuned in, I thank y'all so much, for the words of affirmation, just chiming in and being here active with the conversation. I thank y'all so much. I thank Saladine, Etoy, you my girl, I thank you and everybody that showed up for me. I love y'all and thank y'all so much. And I'll be back.
Definitely, definitely, brother Saladin.
Yes.
Well, as always, thank you for coming on and being real and raw. And you have a good spirit. And we'll look forward to seeing you again.
For sure. Thank you for
Okay.
having me.
You're welcome.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna do it like this. We're gonna do the damn thing. I'm just gonna hold it. You feel me? We not gonna let nothing stop. Yeah, you can hold
Get
it.
Nas out the comments.
My baby said you want me to hold it, but you're gonna have to hold it steady, baby girl. Can you do it? But you in my light. Now you in my light. All right. So we're gonna end this right quick. I don't know how long my baby arms is gonna hold up. Um 10 10. All right, I see you, Aunt. He said 10 10 10 10. I got it. Let me do it. I got it. Thank you. I appreciate you. You want to come on right quick and say hi? Come on. This is my baby Kaka. You know I have 5 children.
Okay.
This is my
I
baby.
know it's okay.
I got five
Look at her.
babies.
She's shy. You put her to work.
She likes to help.
Okay.
Say hi to the
Okay.
audience. She's in the back watching, and she's being my administrator. Every she's
Oh.
watching, she's coming back. Mama, your screen went black. I know, I
Oh,
know, I
okay.
know.
Wow.
Yeah, so she got locks like us, niece. You feel me?
Okay.
She's a part of
I
the
just
lock
reattached
gang.
mine.
You feel me?
Okay.
You feel me?
I know that's right.
Right. So yes. So I just had to give her a shout out, and just say thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you to all my children. Thank you to Jameer, who I sent back and forth to the store right before we came on. I told him to go get me a lemon so I could clean my jewelry. I ain't even wear the goddamn jewelry.
Oh my
I
God.
forgot about it. But it's okay. It's okay. So
Makissa, I got you.
you got me?
No, not you, Ito. That's not Makissa. I'm gonna do a little something for you. I know Ito trying to wrap this up. A little snippet of something I wrote. You
What you
got
want to
me
do? What you want to do?
feeling,
All right.
got me feeling. Ooh, girl, you got me feeling oh so crazy. When I think of you, I go out the world. I just be thinking if only you can be my girl. I just wanna know, do you think of me? Forget the feeling, girl, you got me going crazy. I need some help or some therapy. Cause when I think of you, my heart starts beating crazy. You make my knees weak and you knock me off my feet. But when it's all and done, girl, it just repeats. Got me feeling, ooh, girl, you got me feeling. Got me feeling, ooh, girl, you got me feeling. Got me feeling, ooh, girl, you got me feeling oh so crazy. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, I
So
appreciate you.
I know. She like it's like this. I know I can
Oh,
do it like this if I want to.
thank you.
But anyway, I know that was to your boo. I know she in the chat. Yes, girl. Thank you for coming into Nisha's life. And we're gonna keep doing the goddamn thing. You feel me?
I appreciate
Makissa,
you.
text me your cash app. Text me. Rufe said I volunteer to be the backup dancer.
Let's go.
Please, Makissa, please send me, text me your cash app. I know you have my number. Please. If you don't have my number, I'm gonna text you. Tell me you want this money. Tell me you want this money. All right. So let me wind it down and let me get into my vibe right quick. First and foremost, I just want to say to everyone, thank you. Thank you so much for sticking with us from the beginning because we was having some trouble.
Yeah, we did.
We was having some trouble, and I said no, I'm not giving up because I know that this is going to be a good one, and that's what I want to say. Normally, when there's a storm, there's a blessing that come right after it.
Every time.
It's normally the devil that's trying to stop you. I'm telling you, if you were here on this earth and if you listen to this podcast, it was meant for you to be here. You are the chosen one. You ain't come here for nothing. And what I always say at the end of every podcast, what have you done for yourself lately? Have you done anything for you? Every day we got to get up, we got to go to work. If you running a business, you already know that's 24/7 because you ain't getting no rest with that because you're the boss. If you have children, you being a parent, that's 24/7 as well. Even when they grown. What have you done for you? I challenge you if you haven't done something for yourself lately. You cannot do anything for anyone else if you don't do for you first. You cannot pour from an empty cup.
Mm.
You cannot
Talk to him,
deplete you
Etoy.
cannot deplete yourself. So I challenge you. It's what is it, 10:15? The day ain't over.
Mm.
I challenge you to do something for yourself tonight. Whether that be eat your favorite food or your favorite snack. Take a hot bath, a hot shower, soak in the tub. Watch your favorite movie. Call your boo over. Or maybe spend some alone time with nobody with a book or a cup of tea, whatever it is that you need for you to fuel your tank. You do that. Because when we go out in this world, people have to understand that we are around a whole bunch of energies, and there are really some energy vampires out there. People may not believe that, but it's true. Sometimes you could go out in the world and you come back and you ain't really do too much, but you just feel so drained. Because either you're giving too much that you really don't have, you have to fuel yourself, or somebody's draining you, or the environment is draining you. You must have self care. You must love you first. You must take care of you first. And I say that because I went through so many years of depleting myself that I wasn't taking care of me to the point where
Mm.
my spirit said, that's it.
Mm.
They put me in a mental institution, y'all, for 4 days. 4 days. By the third day, when they came around for the assessment, they knew I wasn't crazy. They said you just needed a break from life. The
Mm.
fourth day, they let me go. But it took for me to have to go to a mental asylum for me to understand that I had to take care of me.
Mm.
And my pressure and anxiety kept jumping all over the place. And she was like, well, we don't see it. I was like, take my pressure. She took it. It was a stroke region. She said, you must be internalizing it. Every day that year, I was in the hospital twice a week for my pressure jumping up to stroke region. When I came out the hospital, they put me on bed rest for 3 months. My body was not back to almost full capacity till about a year and some change later. This is somebody that's athletic, somewhat fit, you feel me, that couldn't move and couldn't do nothing. If I walk to the bathroom, I gotta hold on to the wall so that I won't fall out. If I'm taking a shower, I gotta hold on to the wall because I wasn't fueling me. I was empty. And they put me in the mental asylum on when? Valentine's Day. Love Day.
Mm. Mm.
I was in the hospital 4 times that week. And the fourth day they said, we're keeping you. So do yourself a favor. I was gonna say do me a favor. No, do yourself a favor and take care of you. And just remember, before it get easy, it gets a little hard. When you just think about that roller coaster, when you going up, you're going real slow. It's like, but when it hit
Mm.
that peak and when it comes down, boom, and that's how fast it come your success and your glory and your happiness and everything, all good things and sweet. So you just remember, hold on. Hold on to yourself. Hold on to your faith. And I'm saying that to myself too. don't let go of you. And I also, Spirit is speaking. I don't know
Talk.
who this is for. I don't know who this is for.
Go ahead,
You
you to
can,
it.
you can revamp yourself as many as times as you want to.
Hmm.
If you don't like your situation, you have the right to change it. If you
Mm-hmm.
don't like your job, you have the right to change it. If you don't like your hairstyle, you have the right to change it. You have the right and you have the power over you and your life. For so long, we live a life that we think we please everybody, and we live the life that we think other people think that we should live. I hope I said that right because I said a lot. I hope it came out right.
Mm.
Because I say this because I was, for most of my life, I was living a life that everybody thought that I should live.
Hmm.
And I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy. But I had to get selfish with myself and fuel myself. And I've been getting better. So I love y'all. Again, I challenge y'all. If you haven't done something for yourself today, I challenge you to go do it. If you haven't told yourself today, I love you, look yourself in the mirror, hug yourself, and say, I love you. Do that because your first relationship was with you and God. Remember that. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I end with that every single time. Thank y'all again. We're gonna have Niche back again for a second one because that was
I'm
dope.
coming
And
back.
you wanna know what's funny? We ended before the 2 hours.
Oh, oh, oh.
So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get up out of here. I promised my kids I was gonna take them out to dinner after the podcast was over. So as soon as I hit in, I'm gonna say what's don't log out, y'all, because I'm gonna talk to y'all for like 2 minutes and then I'm gonna shoot out this door. Chicago, put your clothes on. Tell Jamil to wake up, put his clothes on too. All right, y'all. So I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. The chat is still popping. The chat is still popping. I love y'all. Peace and blessings. Remember, take care of you first. Till next time, next Monday, same time, same place.
Next time I
Peace.
come back, I'm gonna sing to y'all. We pressed for time. I got y'all next time. I promise. Got y'all next time.